Hello everybody, it's your boy Proftrof and we're back again with another video. This is, I don't know, something requested on the Discord. Adaptive music in gaming is amazing. Let's see. Oof. Cool shirt, bro. By the way, can we talk about this? This has happened to me so many times where you put the toothpaste on the toothbrush, you go to put it in your fucking mouth to wash your teeth, and she just falls off. Like, bro, you had one job. Why'd you fall off? Come on. Stop. Don't be like that.
Hey!
Yeah?
I need your help with something.
Bro.
Okay, so I just need you to sit here.
Okay, but why?
So hold on a sec. Do you think it's been a minute yet?
Yeah, probably.
Fuck, it has been too long since I just sat down and talked about video games. For real, I've been working on this script since before the Christmas video. So, music.
Music.
I think it's pretty good. Well, wait, just bear with me for a sec. Just think of your favorite soundtrack or song from a game. Okay, so there's a number of reasons you could like that, but it's safe to say that it made the game better, right? Yeah, that's what adaptive music is about. It's about the music adapting to what's going on
Up here,
music.
which is good. It's also about being good.
Is that the actual music from the...
Okay, on second thought, maybe I won't dig too deep into is the music good territory.
Okay.
I'm no video game Tano. I assume making music for a video game is really hard. It isn't enough just to write good music. No, like making music work in tandem with the game itself is equally important, and I assume that would make it harder.
There are two sides to successful game audio, in my opinion, and you have to know how to write music, first of all. But that only gets you so far. How your sound design, how your music plays back for the player is the other 50%. So the absolute best sound design, the absolute best music that's implemented poorly is a failure.
Unlike other forms of media, like, say, a movie, games are way less predictable, because we, the gamers, are in complete control of said game's pacing. And if you know a thing or two about music, you'd know that 4x4 time signature does not match up with fucking whatever. How do you make music transition from one thing to another based on a change that happens in the game without knowing when the change is gonna happen? What the fuck? Well, Mr. Fuck-ass game designer, you have two options. You just make stuff fade in and fade out, and that's it. That's literally it. That's all. Or you can make adaptive music.
This is the part where you say, "What is adaptive music?" ?
I'm glad you asked! Back in the Stone Age, having music at all was impressive, and so transitions didn't exist.
Wait, are you not going to talk more about
Sorry,
Noodle?
whose channel is it? Basically, songs start, stop, skip, and that's fucking it. This still exists today.
Hey!
Although usually the approach is a little less. Thing is, Frogger was different in that every time you got a frog to the end, a new melody was played. So it gave you this sense of progression. It's pretty nifty, but there wasn't much else you could really do back then, even if they wanted to, due to technical limitations. See, back in the day, storage capacity was a huge concern and a gigantic bottleneck. Like, check this out.
That's some hard dude, bro.
This file takes up more space than the entirety of an NES cartridge's memory. So to get around that, games would use a variety of clever techniques, such as literally generating music on the fly and aggressive file compression.
Which is why stuff sounded like this.
Thing is though, whereas with something like the NES, where you could only play upwards of 5 dutes at once, PCs had the unique advantage and disadvantage of being able to use whatever the end user happened to have. Whether that be a $700 studio-grade synthesizer used to make real, actual music, or a shitty computer speaker.
And to a degree, they don't work.
Maint Monkey Island on a shitty computer speaker.
So cute, it's trying its best. But with that said...
Oi! Bro! That actually sounds good, what the f—
As technology progressed, so too did our ability to do more interesting and complex things. Like, you could play video games in your home. There was this thing called the World Wide Web, you would know it, but like, it would let you watch porn for free. Dude, I know,
bro.
I know. It was crazy.
And imagine that, you have all the free porn, and there's still motherfuckers that go up there, and they pay. They pay! Those stupid fucks, they pay, bro!
LucasArts, who are responsible for all this, realized early on that if you could just adjust
I saw
who are
some amazing
for
games
all
here.
this.
Never mind, I don't see any amazing games. Okay, wait. Oh, Star Wars Republic Commando. Where is my Kyle Katarn Academy and stuff?
Realized early on that if you could
Jedi
just
Academy.
adjust music dynamically
Outcast.
depending on in-game events, like movies and TV already do, you could set the mood far more
What the
effectively.
fuck
Oops,
is
this
that?
is 1990, bitch! You can't just download a copy of Wise and go to town. That kind of software doesn't exist.
Or does it?
So instead, they just said, fuck it, we'll make one. It was called iMuse, and its sole purpose was to handle music in a way that allowed it to play continuously,
Is that
instead
anything
of
paper?
stopping and starting like Frogger and its several sequels, including but not limited to Frogger's Journey, the Forgotten Relic. And because making an entire new piece of middleware from scratch alongside a game set to release within the year wasn't hard enough, they also just decided,
Hey, what if we made it so that every location, which there are several, all had their own music? And also, you know, wouldn't it be really cool if we wrote more than 200 transitional pieces of music? Hey, and what if we replaced our blood with coffee, right?
iMuse was super powerful,
Already have
but
that done.
I'd argue its coolest feature was its ability to mix horizontally. Basically, that means it could seamlessly segue between songs, and a computer being able to do that in 1990 is witchcraft.
impressive.
And debatably the craziest part of all of that is that it was implemented so discreetly that you might not even notice unless you were paying close attention.
I don't think I've ever played any of these click to progress games in my life. Did anything change?
That was it right there.
Oh,
Did
it
you notice?
changed!
Have a look. I'm pretty sure this is how it works.
Okay.
Today there are loads of games that still do stuff like
Very
this,
cool.
but it's usually just fade in,
Fade out.
fade out.
Ooh. I forgot about that, but World of Warcraft, I've not played Classic, but the Burning Crusade, I got some good ass music in it. I got some
Which is
insane music in
dumb
it.
and boring and lazy and stupid, and I hate it, and it's not what I'm here to talk about. So, let's talk about vertical mixing.
Vertical mixing.
Unlike horizontal, where you're essentially going from one idea to the next smoothly, vertical is all about swapping out different parts of a single idea dynamically. Banjo-Kazooie is another early example
played
of this
this.
done really well. It's a deceptively simple game, but one of the greatest strengths it has is its atmosphere, which is mostly achieved through its art, its level design, and
Music.
And with the help of Grant Kirkhope publishing every variant of every song online, thank you, Grant, we can see how this works. You walk around the overworld, you doing your thing, listen to this dang old good music. You walk over here, oh, that's a different version of the song. The game's letting you know, hey, boss battle. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Let's go ahead and walk over here into this water, dive underneath. Oh, that's a water version.
Oh, nice. It's like, yeah, it's faded out a little bit.
Like in Monkey Island, certain areas or environments act as trigger points for the music to swap between versions. This helps to establish different areas as their own thing without being really in your face about it, and it's amazing, I love it. Okay, so oftentimes the most standout examples of a great soundtrack are when it gets all fancy with the aforementioned techniques, but there are some notable exceptions, like a...
Okay. I was gonna say, we never really think about that when we play games, about, like, you know a game has a good soundtrack and stuff, and, like, you enjoy the soundtrack, but you never really think why. I mean, at least I never think about why, right? By the way, while we're on this topic, what's your favorite game soundtrack ever that you've played? Best game with best soundtrack, let me know in the comments, okay? For me, it's probably Persona 5. I love that soundtrack from start to finish.
Living legend, so aka Doom composer Mick Gordon, stated during a GDC talk that the music was intentionally left mostly static because it better fit the flow of gameplay. What he did do to keep stuff from getting too repetitive, though, was set up different versions of the song's riffs, verses, bridges, and refrains to let the game randomly cycle through them. You basically get a different version of... Basically, you get a slightly different version of the soundtrack every time you play. Animal Crossing has an entirely different song for all 24 hours of each day, plus 2 variants of each one to account for weather, adding up to a total of 72 songs, not including the town themes, villager themes, KK Slider's 92 song collection, his CD releases, or the fact that most people aren't even gonna fucking hear some of those songs due to not wanting to play Animal Crossing at 4 a.m. They're not degenerates. They didn't gotta do that. But they did, and it's cool. God, fucking nobody does this stuff like Nintendo. Like, okay, Mario Odyssey has so many cute little touches. Like how when you travel through a power line, the sound effect changes the key to match the background music. Or like how when you hop into classic levels, the music changes to an 8-bit rendition of the same thing. Or how the pause menu, like, remember the observatory theme in Mario Galaxy? Yeah, you do. It was fucking gorgeous.
Only played the first Mario game, 64. I don't know if it's the first Mario game, but that's the only Mario game I've played.
Look at
Never
this.
finished it even. I don't think wait, I think I don't know if I finished it.
It's
that's
so
awesome.
Cool. Killer Instinct, edgy as it is, it's just rad as hell.
Instinct. Ooh.
Imagine being in a room full of people when that happens. They'd go fucking insane. Portal 2 from Valve, God rest their soul, was absolutely filled.
Bro, like 99% of the games he's talking about I've not played. I've not played any Portal game. I've not played whatever the fuck this fighting game is.
Little
Jesus.
quirks and homages, like when you get close
gamer?
to the...
Did I accidentally fizzle that before you could complete the test?
When you get close to the companion cube, a little tune plays.
Hey.
That's nice. It also happens to be the exact same motif that also appears as the light bridge sound effect. And the operatic finale. And probably some other shit, I don't know.
Are they playing a song before the... Okay, Most Wanted, Carbon, Underground 1 and 2. Best Need for Speed games, let's be honest. Nothing else you can say is as good as those games. A lot of people didn't like Carbon. I liked it more than Most Wanted for some reason. I don't even remember why. But Underground 2, still the best Need for Speed game ever.
Need for Speed Most Wanted, thank you. The cop chases in this game were accompanied by this super intense adaptive work by Paul Linford.
Now that I look at it, why does it look so grayish and darkish and... What the fuck?
Who also did some work for movies that allegedly exist, but god damn, it works so well. High-level chases feel like these intense cinematic struggles between you and them, and the more shit you got yourself in, the more intense the music got. Like, this is level 1. And this is level 5.
God, this makes me want to play some Need for Speed, baby.
There were different tunes for different speeds and situations and heat levels, and not a hint of linear script to be found until the end. It's fucking art!
Oof.
And by that I mean, it's pretty cool, you know, for a video game. But let's get serious. Let's get one thing straight here. Mario Kart, it's not a video game. It's a rite of passage. Losing in Mario Kart, especially to your snot-nosed gremlin of a sibling, would ruin your fucking year. Jasmine, if you're watching, might have planned your death a couple times, might have talked to a dark web hitman at some point. Just, you know, don't use the blue shell in the third lap when I'm in first. That's just not okay. Unless I do it. This video wouldn't exist if it weren't for Mario Kart Wii. Like, I spent an unhealthy amount of time on this game. From April 27th, 2008 to April 28th, 2017, this is where boys became men. Those don't count. There is a musical cue for pretty much every single thing that happens in this game, and it's all dynamic. The closer you get to actually starting a race, the more energetic the music becomes. Some people might say this is a small detail, but when you're 12 years old, that's enough to make you feel like you're signing up for a fucking war. And you kinda were. Don't even get me started on 8. You got songs to speed up and jump a key at the final lap. You got a song with multiple versions for different areas of the map.
Or stop looking at me, little weirdo.
You got a disco beat that only plays when you're in first. You got sound effects created by things in the course that always match the beat and the key of the song it's in. You got an entire course with a big band symphony that hypes you up all the way to the finish. Yes, I am referring to Baby Park.
Baby Park. Luna Park?
More often than not, players are so focused on vanquishing their shitty cousin.
What the hell was that picture, bro?
So focused on vanquishing their shitty cousin Jimmy, they probably didn't even notice any of this. There are so many great titles that do this in some capacity, and yet it's seldom mentioned.
Never played 1, 2. I played 3 for a little bit on an emulator when it was running like shit, so I didn't finish it.
DMC5,
or
Mirror's Edge, Halo, Red Dead Redemption, Deus Ex, New Super Mario Bros. Mario Galaxy, Uncharted, Breath of the Wild, Left 4 Dead, MGS Revengeance, Mario 64, Auditorium, Hollow Knight, Civilization, Pikmin, fucking Tetris? Apparently?
Oh. Oh, bro,
okay, that's actually really cool. Fuck you. I could go on for hours about how much I love this shit. I probably am down in the comments, but if there's a central point I want to hit home on, it's that, man, I don't know, it's cool as hell. God damn it, more people need to notice. And to put it pretentiously, games are most effective when every single element works in
Persona music in the background? I see you, boy.
Perfect harmony. And I feel it's a shame that this kind of attention often goes unnoticed by the passive player and underutilized by most developers.
True.
I need money.
I like, it does go, like, you don't notice it, but you know it's good. Like, I don't notice every single detail about music in a game, but when a game's soundtrack is made to be good, you know it. Like, I know Doom has an insane soundtrack. I love it. I know Persona 5 has an insane... I love it. You don't notice every detail, but you know it's good. And it helps you out a lot. Let's be honest.
Honey is the single easiest way to spend less money while shopping online. In case you haven't already been told by 4,000 other YouTube channels, it's a free browser extension that automatically hunts for and applies the best promo codes for when you buy shit. It works on basically everything. Oh, but Noodle, if it's free, how are they making money? Are they selling my information to the hot single Russians who keep emailing me? I am also paranoid, so I looked into this, and they themselves tell you exactly how they pay the bills. They don't sell your data. That's the important part. Watch me as I purchase valuables with my famous YouTuber money. Here we go. Oh, now playing the codes. Wait a sec. Amazing. Joking aside, my friends and I have used Honey for probably over a year now, and I really like it, so it's cool to support them and be supported by them. It's free, it's so easy to install that even a forsaken bitch like you could do it, and it massively helps to support me. I'm going away now, goodbye.
How dare you call me a badge? How does he know? This is the first time I've seen a video of his. Okay, Noodle, you're pretty cool, bro. Why does it feel like I've seen this guy before? I don't know. He's a cool guy. Okay, what y'all think? Let me know. I'm still curious to see what your favorite soundtracks from gaming is. Hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you all next time, everybody. Quick thank you to the YouTube members and Patreons. Thank you all for the support. And have a nice day, everybody. Bye-bye.